Hello, pirate. Lovely to see you. Good morning. Oh, hello, boobies. Hello, darling. Lovely to see you too. Rogue time, yes, it is. It's also breakfast time. Now, why would you do something silly like that? Whoa. Oh, stuff be happening. Oh, stuff be happening. God damn it. Business, business, business. Business, business, business. Numbers. What's this working? Time to eat my mooch.
Tell me, for who do you fight?
For plushies! That was the first meme answer I could think of. You guys are already starting a hype train because 2 different people did a thing. Look at you guys. Oh. No thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, head empty. Oh, Evie Sleevey. How's everyone's mornings gone? How's everybody's mornings gone? Oh.
Humph. How very glib. And do you believe in plusies?
I hated that.
Among Us.
Jesus fucking Christ, there are 2 kinds of people! Jesus Christ. I just got whiplash from that. Fucking hell. I hated the way that it said that word. Oh, there are 2 kinds of people. You guys are very silly, I love you. It's happening, guys. I haven't run Prey in so long that I'm starting to forget the speech. Got the H, yeah! It was the missing H that effed it up. That sounded unpleasant with that missing H. Amazing. Ah! Myra, thank you for gifting a sub! You're all sweetie. Thank you so much. Oh. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Breakfast consumed. Let me wash out the bowl and then we'll start. Oh, wait.
Humph. How very glib. And do you believe in plushies?
There you go. Do you believe in Eorzea? Corvus getting close to number 2. Oh, why do you always have to make it a contest? No. You go wash out the bowl. There we go. Okay. Oh.
The plushie icons gorge themselves on ether at twitch.tv.blueskywolf09.
Hey, it actually did that alright. I did wonder if it would, how it would handle icons. Icons isn't too hard actually. Too far. The answer? You are too... I can't remember the word. I'm forgetting it. You are too blank to do otherwise. Too naive? Too naive to do otherwise? I've forgotten. I've actually forgotten the speech.
No, Peter. I don't want to be a marketable plushie.
No, don't turn me into a marketable plushie. Ah! Don't turn me into a marketable plushie. Ah! Oh God.
Peter, der horse is here.
No, we're not doing that one. Not doing that one. Yeah. Alright, let's get the chat open on here. Oh boy, God damn it. Have I gotta refresh the app again? I can go do it. Every time. There we go. It didn't think I was live. There we go. Now I can see you guys. Right, I need to tie my hair up. I can see you. Good. We have many things to show you. Nope. Go away. Shoot. Ah. Ah. God damn it, there's always one more thing that I forget.
It is naught but a cobweb of lies. To believe in plushies is to believe in nothing.
Oh, that was poorly timed, hang on.
It is naught but a cobweb of lies. To believe in plushies is to believe in nothing.
We're just gradually getting there. I wonder which of the AI voices suits it the best. I don't think there really is one. Oh, I'm hitting the camera. G. Okay. H. H. There we go. I don't need the other colour just yet. Say it's all fluff. Ah! There's another H which will probably be finished today. Latchup itself. Okay. H is K, the light blue, the pink, the purple, 3 shades of grey, white, and black. I'm missing the black. Ooh, not a lot of black left either. Oh, that's okay. I got another one. We've got another one. It's fine. Okay, I think that's all the colours. It feels darker today. I don't know if that's just because my light bulb hasn't warmed up yet, because I've got one of those energy-saving ones that you need to leave on for 10 minutes to actually have light. But, like, it is cloudy. Overcast. The sky is grey. Feels darker in here. Anyway. Such memery. Such memery. Ruler. Every time. Rubber is over here. And pencil is here. Ah, here we go. Fluff for the fluff guard, pushes for the throne. Ah, that was almost bad. Make sure that that's on there properly. Okay. Don't fall over. Fluff for the fluff guard, fluff for the fluff guard, fluff for the fluff guard. There we go. Half an hour in and we actually start. That's about normal for RUG streams. That's pretty normal for RUG streams. I can actually... What?
It is naught but a cobweb of lies. To believe in plushies is to believe in nothing.
That's only parable voice! Tell me, Stanley, do you believe in Eorzea? Jesus Christ. That feels a lot further up the table than it normally is. It's in frame. Ooh. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, where are we on this? Oh god. Let's see, I did 2k and then 2 pink, which puts me here. See, the thing is that, and I think normally it's because, normally I remembered the speech because I would do it like every 6 months or so because of the Moogle event, but this Moogle event literally has nothing for me, so I'm not doing it. Like, there's nothing in it for me. So I've not done my biannual refresher of Prey. Oh, and they changed it as well. So it's slowly fading from memory. I have to watch it on YouTube so I can refresh myself. I had a whistle in there. Did you hear that? Shh, shh. Whistle in there. Nothing in there that I wanted. Yeah. I have all the horses, and I basically have all the birds, and I have all the wolves. There's nothing in there for me. Really? Really?
Stanley was unsure if he believed in Ozil, or for that thought knew what Ozil was.
Oh my god, brilliant. Oh, this fucking purple. Oh my god, this purple is gonna be the death. That one I think is usable, even though I think that is also a bit short. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. It is short, but I think maybe I'll get away with it. Because I'm gonna run out of purple. I got so many reject purples. Like, a few is fine, because you always have extra. But there's so many unusable purples in this. Like, I can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. I'm actually going to run out of purple because of how many I just can't use.
Oh, you worship Aiken's cringe. The signs clearly are better suited to be custodians of this star.
GLaDOS struggles with her pronunciation, it seems. That's probably usable. Jesus, okay, I think that's mostly usable purples now. That's frayed. That's a bit short as well. one side. I'm not throwing any of these away because if things get desperate, I may have to use some of them. But there's a massive pile of reject purples over there, which is very worrying. I've never had that when I've done one of these. I've never had that. Get away with that. Okay. We're gonna go with those for now. Pray that we're gonna have enough, but I'm really, really concerned now that we aren't. I think this entire like wedge, like when it was like this, must have got tangled up in the cutter for it to have been so bad, because it's like the whole bundle. Because the other purple bundle that we had was fine. And this one also looks to be okay because I can see it from the outside. So, fingers crossed. But that's the last bit of purple we've got left. That bundle. So hopefully there's enough. There. There's a Weedle. Weedle, Weedle.
Foul tarnished in search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
I didn't even realize Plankton was in Elden Ring. That gives me real PTSD, so many tries. Oh god, is that like a line of dialogue from a boss, is it? Ugh, I would probably suck at those games, but they don't really appeal to me. An early one. Ah, okay. So yeah. Early bosses I feel like are probably meant to school you. Loose thread on the glove. get that tucked in. Wah. Wah. There to put you down off your high horse and remind you what game series you're playing. Fair enough. Spook going into high rank for the first time.
Human.
Oh.
It is I. Waluigi!
Waluigi! Whoop. Ugh. Come on, brain, engage. Why am I being beaten up by a Pookie Pookie? Me just in the corner laughing. Double what? Monster Hunter and FromSoft games are, in my opinion, the difference of one is boss fights exclusively and the other is what if RPG with that at the end. I don't know which one you're referring to. I don't know which is which in that sentence. I don't know which is which in that sentence. I've only played one of them. I've only played one of them.
Love is like a bomb, baby, come on, get it on. Living like a lover with a radar phone. Looking like a tramp, like a video vamp. Demolition woman, can I be your man? Dazzling and dazzling, I flash a little light. Television lover, baby, go all night. Sometime, anytime, sugar me sweet. Little Miss Innocent, sugar me, yeah.
Oh god, I just looked over and realised, like, the stuff I... Surprise everybody, I left something to the last minute and now it's slightly stressing me. It's been a week and I haven't filled in the ADHD form and I probably have to go hand it in tomorrow and now I'm slightly stressed because today is my busiest day and I'm like, oh, fuck. Shit. Can I hand that in as part of my form of, like, I was gonna fill it in but I forgot and then I got stressed. I guess I need to try and fill it on my lunch. Yeah, it's lunch break or dinner break. sakes, this thread is very frayed. The problem is that the thing, it's in two parts. The form, it's two parts. There's the form itself, and then the form itself is just like some tick questions. I did do that. I sat down with Spook and did that. It took like 5 minutes. But then they said, can you also write on the back additional information about, like, you know, what examples you can think of and why you think this might be a thing. And as we know, for anybody who has ever had to apply for a job ever, having to write about yourself is like the most soul-crushing thing ever. There is nothing more cringe than having to write about yourself. And that's the bit I haven't done. And probably because I'm on the spectrum, part of me is like, maybe I should type it up in a doc first, so that I can, like... Maybe I should write it up in a doc first, so that I can, like, spell check it. And then maybe get someone to read it, and then I'll write it on the form. And I'm, like, sitting here just like, all of this is just proving yourself right. You know? I feel like at the end sentence should be, and to solidify this fact, this questionnaire of 18 questions took me 2 days to fill out. And then this paragraph took me a further week to write. Maybe I should do what I did in uni. That's another thing I can write down on it. I think I've said this before. The reason I was able to write my dissertation for university is I dictated it to Spook and he wrote it down. I was like, I know the stuff in my head, I can't get it on paper. So he was like, okay, well tell me and I'll write it down. And that was how I did a lot of my writing. Bless him. I will say the questionnaire personally attacked me because I sat there, I kid you not, I was holding the paper like this, doing this. I was doing this, and when I got down to the question, it was it literally had a question which was like, do you fidget with your hands or feet? And I literally just went, fuck you. Fuck. I will say this is like a preliminary questionnaire. To see if if it's even worth doing the proper one, which, spoiler alert, I think it might be. Yeah. The person even said when she gave me the questionnaire, she was like, just so you know, there's like a 2-year waiting list on this, and I was like, well, I guess I better get started then. But I did it! Which is ironic, because I think it was literally around this time last year, when we were in the process of starting our move, that I was like, once we've moved, I'm gonna go do the thing. And it's now been a year, and it's been about 6 months since we moved. In my defense, the move took fucking forever. But we're here. Two A's. Yeah, 2 A's. It just occurred to me that I should check if I had a response to something. Ah, that's good. That's not a problem. Wow. Definitely making a cup of tea when I go for lunch. Let's see, 2 H's. Going to do some texturing later. Yeah. I'm excited. This is going to be the first time that I've textured on stream because I actually bought a copy of Substance Painter. Thanks to you guys. It was a goal from last year, like the Confuzzled thing. It was a goal last year and you guys completed it. So when they released the new version, I was just able to go get it. Which was pretty sick. Oh, the cream. That's the colour I didn't get out. Cream. How many? 4. 2. I should probably open Steam before I leave to go lunch, because it would be sod's law if I came back and opened up Steam and they were like, hey, Substance has an update, and I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I should probably double check. Because, yeah, I bought it through Steam, weirdly. I don't know. It's just how you can get it. It's owned by Adobe. And yet you can buy it through Steam. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, why do my arms ache? Oh, crack. Big stretch. Ugh. Slow morning. "30 soon, old woman." Yeah, I don't care. Good morning, Growlithe. How are you? Tired? Sorry. Tired. It's technically afternoon. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Did I hear someone complain about being old? No, I'm complaining about being tired. Those are two separate things. It's morning in the States. It just ticked past midday here, so it is now technically afternoon if you're nitpicky like that. Spook and Core often are just like, morning is whenever you wake up. And I'm sitting here like, I don't think that's quite true. Pretty sure if someone wakes up at 4 in the afternoon, it's not morning. It's the correct way. Don't think it is. Living in the mountains to the light finally reached into the valley. Ah, that's kind of neat. Morning is the time between getting out of bed and coffee. No. No. Because not everybody drinks coffee. Nah. Your system is invalid and flawed. Nor gets out of bed. Yeah. I mean, I know you're saying it from a meme perspective, but also in real life, yes, there are people who cannot get out of bed. So your logic is deeply flawed. Deeply flawed. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. It is what it is. I should probably go for a walk on my lunch break as well. Cup of tea, fill in the questionnaire, lunch, walk. Not necessarily in that order. Like when there's a small fluff and your voice rises 4 octaves, you go, "Oh, baby." To add on, some people like myself are not morning people and therefore need to avoid people until second morning. What are you, a hobbit? I'm also not a morning person. As I state almost every day that I have to do a morning stream. Sit here and I'm like, why do I do this? Oh yeah, because otherwise I would still be sleeping and waste my day. And then I would feel bad afterwards. Right, this is a big line over the nose. So the next row, we're gonna have the nose. That's neat. How many is this? 5. Hobbit's a peak B-type lifestyle, yeah. Being a child is wanting to be like an elf or a dwarf or something, and being an adult is realizing you just want to be a hobbit. I just want to be a hobbit. I just want to have a nice home with food and a nice life. Okay. A on the other side. Keep you in there so I can actually see where you are. Okay. Another one done. I just glanced up at the box to see the remainder of the bundles, and I looked and I was like, that's a disconcerting amount of white left. And then I looked down at the rest of the guide and went, oh yeah. This. It's just white. It's so much white. Ugh. The feet and the leggies. Don't forget the leggies. The strand from our new black bundle. Okay. Drink some water. Could be that maybe I'm just dehydrated. Who knows? Another white. Oops, too slow, Growly. Wow, cool. Why'd you have to go and make me so dehydrated? Drink water, everybody. You fool! You fool! You have no power here. Forgot. Go.
Why don't you tell me what exactly I did wrong? I'm open to the bones and all these flowers you trampled in the garden, replaced with stones. Looking at the two-way mirrors, white chapels and white walls fade away to dreams. Looking at the white veil falling, the promises we made, the promises we'll keep.
Set fire to the forest, hoping they would catch the bear. I'm as guilty as they promised.
All the lilies did turn black as we weathered out the storm. Keep me safe and keep me warm. Why won't you tell me? Why won't you talk to me at all? Your face stuck to
I just fished out that many pinks on autopilot, and I don't need anywhere near that many pinks for this bit.
still grow without the sun. No, we won't be alone. Hold our hearts off to them. Those petty high school chords fade away to dreams. Looking at the white veil falling, the promises we made, the promises we'll keep. They set fire to the forest, hoping they would catch the bear. I'm as guilty as they promised.
The second line doesn't really work, but I felt it was needed. Fair enough.
Lilies did turn black
As we weathered out the storm, keep me safe, keep me warm. Okay, bunch of them. Bunch of cream. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 cream. Six.
It was at this time Stanley realized it was time for bed, so Stanley said goodbye to the nice streamer and chat, then headed off to bed.
Aww. Good night, Stanley. Good night. I hope you sleep well. You can sleep in because we don't have D&D tonight. Take care, bud. Sleep well.
And then Stanley didn't do that because who actually follows the narrator?
Nice call. And then Stanley sat and scrolled through TikTok for 2 hours. Night night.
I looked out this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on some music to start my day and lost myself in a familiar song. I closed my eyes and I slipped away. It's more than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming, more than a feeling, till I see Marianne walk away. I see my Marianne walking away. So many people have come and gone.
Go. Successfully achieved another row. We can achieve Snoot today. We can do it. Believe.
As clear as the sun in the summer sky.
I fished that out so I could use it and then forgot that it was there.
More than a feeling, more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming, more than a feeling, till I see Marianne walk.
They're adding a new monster. I wonder if it's going to be new or new to Monster Hunter. I imagine it's going to be something we already know. Like, if I, from a business standpoint, I would say if they were to add a new monster into Monster Hunter now, it would be to promote Wild. But Wild isn't out for another year minimum, so it's too soon. So I imagine it would be something we already know. They're very clearly putting an emphasis on the world monsters, so it's going to be something from World. I'm just wondering how long it's going to be before we see Elder Dragons added in. Not that I'm ready to fight Elder Dragons, I'm just curious. Wait, did I? No. Now that the nerd has gone to bed, I had a thunk and had an idea of a toon commission featuring Lucky and Naren Slime! Oh my god! Slime friend? Gelatinous friend, you might say. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Fair enough. You gotta think that while it is Capcom, it is also Niantic, and Niantic did add Meltan into Pokemon Go, so I'm not like I'm not on the side of like, oh, they wouldn't do that. I'm like, well, they've done it with Pokemon. They've done it with Pokemon, so it wouldn't be a bad idea, but they added in Meltan to tease Sun and Moon, I believe. So I feel like they would do it. Did my last line not go through? Potentially not. I'm 50-50 on it went through. I don't know. Don't know. Very Niantic thing to add variants. That's true. The thing is that variants already exist in Monster Hunter as a franchise. And I don't just mean the actual category variants in-game. Because, oh god, what's his name? Oh god, I've forgotten his name. What category is he? I think he's a fanged beast. Is he a fanged beast? Volvidon. Pokemon with hats, for example, are all variants. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking, in Monster Hunter, variant is like an actual category of monster. I think... I'm trying to remember. We've got Rathalos. Blue Rathalos is a subspecies. And Silver is a variant species. Variant is like an actual, like, classification. But anyway, that's me getting caught up on words. What I'm trying to find is the example I think I know is Volvidon. So, Volvidon, the sort of roly-poly guy with the big tongue, the reddish one. In a game, he had... here we go. Christmas Volvidon. Picture doesn't want to load because the house's Wi-Fi is shit. Can't really see him there. Can't really see him. Can I get it? There we go. Christmas Volvidon. I could fully see now doing things like this. This is a non-canon form of a monster. which was in Explore, which was the other mobile game, which is now defunct. So they've already done it in the past, it's just a matter of time. Ugh. God, there's so many Rathalos. Rathalos, Azure, Silver, Dread King, Apex, Zenith, Flame, Destruction, Razewing, and then it has all of the Rathians listed as well. And Zuru Rizuru, which technically isn't a Rathalos, but fucking looks like one. I don't remember which is which. I can't remember because the distinction is like so minute. The distinction is so minute. Gonna have Party Hat Rathalos. I hope they do a bit better than that, like Pokemon is for kids at the end of the day. Considering that they have all of these different variants already. Yeah, I don't fully remember them, but anyway. Ugh. I want a feline variant of Meowth that fits. That does fit. When are we gonna get a Pokemon Go Monster Hunter Now crossover? I want the feline villager back, but I know it'll just let it sit in a house and never visit it. I think I also think that Animal Crossing has like had its day. I can't imagine they're going to be releasing new content for that. It came out 2020, didn't it? It came out when the pandemic kind of started, so it's been 4 years. I feel like that's the life cycle of the game kind of done. I'd be happy to be proved wrong, but I feel like that's one and done now. I think it's had its day. I remember just being proud that I got Audi. And then I did actually get Sky the Wolf as well, and I was like, holy shit, I got the two sweet pea wolves. It's so sweet. I could see it coming out with Wilds as a celebration thing if Wild is on the Switch. Honestly, for our sake, I hope it's not. I'm gonna be real. Because I think that was what held Rise back. I'm hoping, because it seems to very clearly be a follow-on from World, that it's going to be a current-gen console and PC. And I really hope that we get a PC release on release, and not like a, you know, like an Xbox exclusive. I can't speak. An exclusive console for like 3 months and then PC, which is how World did it originally. You know, PC didn't actually get World until like 6 months later. But I really hope that like the popularity of World and, you know, to a degree Rise on PC shows them that there is a market on PC now. So I really hope that it will be both. Because Rise wasn't simultaneous release, but Sunbreak was? I think? Sunbreak was a simultaneous release? I've forgotten now. I don't know if Microsoft is kind of being actually cool with PC market now, but who knows? Yeah, the thing about Microsoft is that PC and Xbox, it's both. They're both Microsoft in a way, so you know, it doesn't necessarily hurt them. My doctor just emailed with a service experience survey. Oh, hold me back. Ooh, fun. Oh, so fun. Yay. We're talking about Nintendo. Well, that's the thing. I don't think it's a Switch game. I don't think it's a Switch game. It's almost as if someone else needs to fill out a form. Shut up! I didn't come here to be attacked! I dare you! Rip him a new one, then. Could be a release title for Switch 2. Maybe. I'm not confident, but I don't know if that's just because I don't want that to be the case. I feel like they wouldn't announce a Switch 2 title before the Switch 2 has been announced. You know? I was once on hold for a queue for an hour and they hung up on me before I could say hello. Jesus fucking Christ. Rip him a new one then. To whom it may concern. Fuck him up! Boo! I forgot that redeems don't work on flat. Yep. That's on you. To whom it may concern, eat a bag of male parts and see your biggest fan. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We get to use the red. Because they measure everything out in bundles, this is how much red I have. There are four reds on this. And this is how much red they gave me. I really hope I have this with the purple, because of the situation with the purple. Slam, 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 slam. I was promised nose progress. Where is the nose? The nose is right here. It's here. Chuck some love hearts in random places. Oh my god, I probably should have done that. That would have been very cute. Like here, in all this blue. It just means I have extra red threads for something. Oh, what the hell's happened here? Oh, we've had a bit of a mangle. Well, it's fine on the red threads because I've got loads of them. Oh, yikes. Yep. Yep, that's not usable. Good thing I've got so many spare. There we go. A Sandshrew. I love Sandshrew. Cute little guy. Right. I could literally do the whole of the nose and just use up all the red in one go. I might just do that so I don't have to worry about fishing out the red thread again next week. Next week? Tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Oh yeah, tomorrow I will likely, hang on. I will be ending early. I have a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock. Is normally when I would finish. So, 12:30 tomorrow. Do you though? I mean, I do. I do. Do you have it in writing? Yes. Yes. I do. Oh, don't knock the camera. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I do. I'm getting my cement mixer sounding knee looked at. What up, guys? I'm not even 30 yet, and I'm going to physio. Me and Curls have even more in common. Just gonna do that because I can. There you go. That's the nose. That's the nose. The nose knows. So yeah. Also means tomorrow I probably will take the stream down rather than leaving it running, because I'll be out the house. And it definitely shouldn't take 2 hours, but I don't know. It might. I don't know what's involved. So yeah, that's tomorrow for you. I'll leave it running today. I'll leave it running today.
Yay.
And that's why I should really fill the form in. Because they didn't give me a deadline for the form, they were just like, fill it in and bring it back, but because I'm going back to the doctors, it's a case of, well, I might as well finish the form and take it back so that I don't have to go back multiple times. I accidentally grabbed you. But I still haven't finished it. Again, the actual form bit is filled in, it's just the bit at the back where they're like, can you just write on the back how, like, some extra information? I haven't done that bit. You Europeans with your government healthcare are not just existing with issues because cost money. Mm-hmm. Basically. We registered at the GP because we moved. And they said, okay, can you come in and have, like, just a you know, to just sort of, like, touch base and sort of, you know, help us know if there's anything that we should know about. And then we went, yeah, sure. So we went in, and that was when I went, fuck it, I'm gonna, you know, this is what it's for. So I was like, well, I've got a little bit of a crack in my knee that won't go away, and I'm a little worried about it. And I think I might have ADHD. And they went, okay, here's a form that you can fill in, and we'll address that. There's a 2-year waiting list. And I've booked you in to see the physio on Thursday. Bye. Okay, bye. Didn't cost me anything. Physio might cost me something, but consultation didn't cost me anything. Fab. It was actually. Honestly, the best experience I've ever had with a doctor. That's the UK, EU, you still pay. Yeah. But their prices aren't as astronomical as the US. Because I think I talked with Simon about this once. It's like, yeah, he still has to pay for things, but it was like, you know, minuscule. As a college degree related in knowing US politics, I can confidently say that the US healthcare sucks. I think, as someone who lives in the UK, I can confidently say that the US healthcare sucks. I've always said this to people and stuff. Despite all of its flaws, the NHS has always come through for me and my family. Yeah. I've never had any major health issues, thank God, you know, touch wood. When my family has had major health issues, the NHS has come through. And I know from lots of horror stories that makes me quite lucky, which I'm grateful for. Because I've been on the hour waiting on hold. I've been there. That's why I say this new GP was a very pleasant experience, but I think because it's a small village, they probably don't have as many people, whereas I was in quite larger towns and cities before. Although the nurse did say, they were like, we're a very small community village here. we have one nurse, which is me, and one doctor. And I was like, oh fuck. Okay. So the reason there's only one other person out there is because it's a queue of one of just, that's the guy who's coming after me. What do they do if one of them is sick? Probably cancel all the appointments, probably. But I suppose that's just more evidence of the NHS staffing issue. On a different topic, Fluffy Paradise Anime Go Go. I never watched it, Core. I don't watch anime. I don't really watch anime. Girl dies from lack of floof and gets sent to a realm where all the animals love her. It's just Yuba and Anime with the minor exception that she has a pet spider now. Oh, why did they have to spoil it like that? You had me right up until there. You had me right up until there. Kyra! Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm thinking when I finish this row, I'm gonna do walk first because I'm not that hungry. So walk might wake me up and give me a bit more of an appetite. And then I can come back, have lunch, have a cup of tea, and I guess attempt to finish the questionnaire. Again, the questionnaire bit's done. I gotta write out a bio, which just feels ugh. I guarantee you I will come back and I'll be like, I didn't finish it. But I'll try. I'll open up... I'll do what I said. I'll open up a Google Doc and I'll try typing it out. But it's going to be one of those things where I won't finish it, and I know why, and it's because I'll want to write it and then run it past someone first and be like, is this right? I'm not making this up, right? Speaking of Google Docs, is there one for a VR race? What? I don't know what you mean. Bio and Wolf. Fair enough. I kind of lost traction with the Cobble Gin. Fair. What do you mean a Google Drop for VR? Do you mean like a list? Is that what you mean? Just a list? I'll make a doc myself. I don't know what you're referring to. Do you mean, is there just a list of VR races? Is that what you want? What do you mean you want a Google Doc? What do you mean? A doc with a description, a backstory and such ready to go. It depends on the species. It depends on the species. A lot of them don't. A lot of them are just bases. Some of them do. I guess it's worth remembering that some of them are VR exclusive, I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of them aren't. You know, and there are Avali VR bases, but the Avali is just a furry species within the furry fandom. It's not VR specific. So the Avali I think there is like an Avali species lore thing. It's not in VR though, it's just in general. Do you mean for the Cobble? Oh, if you mean for the Cobble, then not specifically for them, they're just kobolds. The Cobble is just a kobold base. In the same way of, like, you know, there are loads of canine bases that are just, well, they're canines, they don't have lore. Some of them do. Like, I don't think Jex has lore, but I know that there is the Sylvan, I think, also made by Kuda, and the Sylvan have lore. I think Protogens have lore. D&D character sheet, but for a race that I can fill out. Not really. Not really. I don't think so. You might... what... If... Again, I'm mostly talking about furry-specific stuff. What furries tend to have are, like, character ref sheets with an image, and you can get ref sheet bases, kind of like VR chat bases. So... So you'd end up with something like this. You normally more see something like this. You see over here how there's a bunch. This is more common. Oh, Jesus Christ, the mom. And people will include information on the ref sheets. There's an Avali one. Yeah, they are open species. For more information about them, you can find the wiki. So Avali have an actual wiki. Biology, technology, culture, factions, artwork, fan art. But it depends on the species. Cats, birds, burp, 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 burp. Different types of dogs, dragons, eastern dragon. Draco Melicera, unique character, open species created by this artist. To learn more about them here. But yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. You could definitely make a character sheet if you wanted to, like, because when you say D&D, my brain is like, well, that's with numbers and stuff, and it's like, well, you don't need numbers necessarily. There's a protogen. You don't need numbers necessarily, it's just whatever you want to include. Most people go for visual things because a lot of furries want visual references so that they can commission artwork and commission retextures. You might end up with something like that. Some people put a likes and dislikes in them. You know, you might get one like this, where there's like an info here: name, species, gender, rarity, space for character information, space for character information. So that's the closest that you get. Oh, hey, I know that. There you go, look, this is what you'd probably end up with. Examples of, like, you know, LED lights, 5 fingers, the Skittle Gen Protogen, colours, paws, and then things here, sexuality, gender, age, height. That's mostly what you'd get. That's mostly what you would get. Anyone who is like just starting in the fandom and are like, you know, oh, I want to get my character done, but I don't have a ref sheet, but I can't get a ref sheet because I don't fully know what I want to look like. This is where you start. You start with a free base and you color it yourself until you get something, and then you go from there. And then you talk with the artist and be like, oh, I kind of like this, but like change it a little bit, kind of thing. That's how you start. Oh, that's my desktop. It's less about stats and more about personality. Yeah, it's not a game, so there's no stats, quote unquote. You can apply stats if you want for your own benefit, but you generally don't see statistical numbers other than like height on sheets like that. Right, let's see if we can finish this row. Oh, that helps. Ideas are in my head, but there's a large disconnect between brain and paper. Yeah. Best thing to do is just start. Less int 20 and more enjoys cake. Yes, you are correct. I said D&D cat sheet because that's the closest approximation to explain what I meant. Ah, fair. Yeah. So yeah, the closest that in general furries have is a ref sheet. Let me finish this row and I'll show the. I mean, I think I showed it the other day because I put it on my website. But I'll show the ref sheet that I did for Bennett, funnily enough. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Who doesn't enjoy cake? The French when they still had guillotines. Oh dear. Well. Marie Antoinette, probably. If there's one thing everyone can agree on, it's making fun of the French. Yeah. But also, the neat thing about things like the furry community and stuff is that there aren't really any written rules for anything. So if you want to make a stat sheet, you can. No one can stop you. No, I'm picturing a jade guillotine. Yikes. A blunt damage guillotine is the grimmest and most hilarious weapon. I'll get you eventually. Ugh. That would still it probably wouldn't, you know, slice. It would probably crush, you know? I think you potentially would still be dead. That would probably crush your spine rather than sever it. That's grim. Ooh. Gotta use it a few times. I don't know, I think that will probably still work in one shot. I think that would still be a one and done. That's why I propose lasers. Counter-offer. Giant sword. There we go. Put all of this stuff back in.
Bonjour les amis et bienvenue sur le stream. J'espère que tu passes une bonne journée.
I think he mangled that horrendously. France. Guillotine gets rusty, you probably have to pay a Frenchman royalties. Giant laser, giant sword, go swoosh, go vroom, no royalties. Oh my goodness. I wanted the executioner to come out with a fog machine and lasers and blast it like a WWE wrestler intro. Oh my god, what is happening? Right. Just streamer things, everybody. Just streamer things. There we go, that's been moved to the right side of the room. Ugh. Anyway, I was going to show you. Pretty sure I uploaded it onto the website. We did this like 2 days ago. Yeah, there it is. This is the ref sheet that I did for Bennett. This is the ref sheet that I did for Bennett. Front and back. You can see the hands, you can see the bottom of the feet, you can see the inside of the mouth, you can see his eyes. Because he's a dragon, we've got his breath weapon, all of the different colours, what his wings look like. The full version of this you can zoom in and you can see that this has like a texture on it, as is labelled here, the skin is leathery. That was something that Bennett wanted sort of emphasised. He doesn't have scales, he has leathery skin. So this has got like an actual like texture on it, but obviously this is a slightly lower res version because I don't want people taking Bennett's art, hence the watermark as well. So this is a ref sheet that I did for Bennett. And there's Blue. But funny enough, Blue doesn't have a ref sheet, but I mean, she doesn't exactly need one. She doesn't have markings. I could just send this and be like, well, there you go. This is what she looks like. Generally, ref sheets are most useful for characters that don't have markings. This is technically a ref sheet, actually, for Kirok. Again, she doesn't really have markings. Front and back shows that she doesn't have markings, just plain, and then how her clothes sit. So this is technically a ref sheet for Kirok, which, funnily enough, is no longer accurate because she turned bright blue from magic, because D&D. But this is what she was supposed to look like. She's now the same colour as Blue, and that was not intentional. Blue's ref sheet, a blue anther dog with white wings and goggles. Yeah, basically. Ix is more complicated. But yeah. Considering how many characters I have like very little ref sheets. Very little ref sheets. But anyway. That's that. Okay. I just got a text saying there will be a Switch one of my easy days with subbing from middle school. Ah. Dang. Dang. Yeah. Right. I literally reached over for my glass of water. My glass of water is still over here in the crafting zone. Bring that back up. Alright. Yeah, that's craft done. It is time for me to go touch grass. And get some oxygen. And then come back and have food. Which means it's time for Word Game. Which I know you guys love. And when we come back, we're going to be doing some avatar textures. just for me. I look like all you need. No, we're gonna have to stop. We're gonna have to stop the song because I'm gonna want to listen to the whole thing. Textures? You mean dithering? No, I don't. Funnily enough, no, I don't. Because it's not pixel art. Guess this means it's time to get out of bed for me. Potentially. I don't know what your day plan is, but potentially. Great. Take care, everybody. I'll see you... Oop, barking dog. See you in, like, hour and a half? It's already 1:30. So I overran by, like, half an hour. But, yeah. So it's a busy day, so I'm having a decent break. But, yeah, and I'm going to use that break to go get fresh air and have food and all that jazz. And you can guarantee that I won't have done that form. I'll see you later. Bye!